Tanghandanamagdamak matam-matamgi sarkarna pirakpa sana kagonsin aikhoi ngakna chadminarasi Cowin apps ta register topiduna adomsu suksoi-soiduna vaccine asi kapthokpiu covid ki vaccine kapthokpuna covid leitaba iramdam mu heminarasi
aikhoi vaccine kaplese aikhoi vaccine kaplese aikhoi vaccine kaplese
First, the headlines. Vice President of India M. Venkaiah Naidu visits to Imphal has been cancelled due to bad weather. India recorded 18,346 new coronavirus infections in the last 24 hours. WhatsApp, Instagram, wear face masks when out in public, wash hands regularly and maintain a minimum of 6 feet between one person and another. ELITETV requests you to get vaccinated in time to protect ourselves from this virus and play your part in the fight against COVID-19. Now the news in details. The proposed visit of Vice President of India M. Venkaiah Naidu visits to Imphal has been reported cancelled due to bad weather conditions. He is supposed to visit Imphal from Shillong to Guwahati by road and from Guwahati to Imphal by flight. As its flight schedule has been reported delayed, all the functions and the inaugural events has been delayed. The government will be able to function properly if Rights to Information Act is not misused, said Konthaujam Assembly Constituency MLA Dr. Ranjan Sapam during the RTI Week celebration organized by Manipur Information Commission at Hyangthang Debla Multipurpose Auditorium today. He also urged the public to use the act rightly for more transparency in the state.
The people has a right to know government officials responsibility burden serious matter relevance importance the serious matter is the execute whether it's the officials, whether it's elected representatives or anybody. Progress every penny transparent progress, whether in terms of the connectivity, whether in terms of the health infrastructure, water, every department within the key.
A team of Imphal West Commando led by ASI Baljit Singh seized 380 liters of DIC liquor while conducting frisking and checking at the Iroisemba Mamang Laikai from one Maruti blue in color bearing registration number MN03P12070. Coming from Lamsang side towards Uripok today at around 4:30 am. The team also arrested 2 occupants of the Maruti van along with the DIC liquor. The arrested person has been identified as 41 years old Ningthaujam Kishan Singh, son of late N. Mukta Singh from Phaying Mayai Laikai, the driver cum owner of the Maruti van, and another occupant 26-year-old Angom Jayanta Singh, son of A. Merajao Singh from Phaying Awang Laikai. On further checking, the commando team recovered 5 plastic packages containing 20 liters of DIC liquor each and 28 plastic packaging containing 10 liters of DIC liquor each. Altogether, 380 liters of DIC liquor were recovered from inside the van. The recovered DIC liquor has been handed over to Excise Lumphil for necessary legal action. Chief Minister Nongthombam Biren Singh held a meeting with cabinet colleagues and all the ruling MLAs to discuss about the preparations for National President BJP Nandaji visits in Manipur on 9th and 10th October. Nandaji's visits will be crucial one for BJP's Manipur, as he will be convening important meetings in the run-up to the upcoming assembly election in the state. 24 hours total shutdown called by JAC against brutal murders of Atwana Bonmai has been effective at Jiribam district. The ban was supported by MSU District Committee Jiribam, Desam Jiribam District Council, MSA District Committee Jiribam and KSA Jiribam. Jiribam markets were deserted and all the business establishments were also shut down as part of the ban. The roads in Jiribam district wore a desolate look as vehicles on the road came to halt. The 24 hours total shutdown was called by 4 students' bodies of Jiribam, extending their supports to JAC against the brutal murder of Atwana Bonmai by miscreants on September 22. Condemning the murder of the Abonmai, the students' body appealed the government to find out the culprit as earliest and give justice to Abonmai. The police personnel were deployed at the various places of Jiribam to maintain the law and order. MSPDCL Chairman and the Kurai AC MLA Susindro Maite held a press meet at 2nd MR MSPDCL office to pass a resolutions on the ongoing issues between the All Manipur Gate Staffs Union and the MSPDCL Engaged Employment Union. He continued that non-communications with the GATE member had led the mass resignations of the GATE employee on September 21st. He further said that MSPDCLs and the GATE member will discuss on the next step.
Agenda number 4 is a quasi amuka further extension to Nabana Akoida official seasonal Ikalapole, other last September Buta extend over Hana Mamanda Dugi Matunda Amuk, another 3 month Amuku extend over the Makoina Tankun Matoidino Hoji Pokse, the information the Pidaba, stop Amata, the provide the number of Morakanda. Quest Makata na koi extension tauroi aduga hujiki quest ki staff singse akoi hujik MSPDCL ka hana lainara mamarido adugi matungina quest ki staff singsi jo akoi ga amuka punchen ba yana na tragana moise mu implement to yana ba akoi makata na koi discuss taurani aduna hariba akoi gi strike to wiribi chilnau sing amasung sigi manungda leminarami ba akoi gi miscommunication mayam singse akoi loina mu akoi bhab taminar matungda Makoina Hibas Okoina Tarani, Quest Azi, Akoigi board Ashina, Akoi extend to the Banana, Inas Maisum, Media Kutang the Tamzaki.
The member of Ukul District Sports Association UDSA expressed deep sorrow at the demise of A.S. Pamshang, a senior member of UDSA. He passed away on 4th October 2021 after prolonged illness at his residence at Viewland, Zone 2, Ukrul. It is indeed a great loss for the associations. The associations also prayed for the departed soul to rest in peace in the heavenly abode and share the grief with the bereaved families, said UDSA. Now let's take a short break. Stay tuned for more updates.
Cyclists and philanthropists na Cycling for Humanity campaign gi makhada khunai asigi sotharaba kanglup singbu tengbang duna lakli. Reading e-ride na paikhat chariba one household one e-scooter campaign asidasu hena mapung fa na ba mateng pangminers.
Manipur gumba ꯄꯤꯛꯈ꯭ꯔꯕ ꯁ꯭ꯇꯦꯠ ꯑꯁꯤꯗꯗꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯆꯠꯊꯣꯛ ꯆꯠꯁꯤꯟ ꯇꯧꯔꯤꯕ ꯖꯒꯥꯁꯤꯡꯁꯤ ꯈꯨꯠꯅ ꯂꯥꯝꯕ ꯐꯪꯕ ꯖꯒꯥꯗ ꯉꯥꯛꯇ ꯑꯣꯏ ꯃꯔꯝ ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯒꯤꯗꯃꯛꯇ ꯂꯩꯖꯔꯦ environmental friendly ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯤꯕ ꯑꯗꯣꯝꯒꯤ perfect partner e-scooter One household, one e-scooter. ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯤꯕ ꯀꯦꯝꯄꯦꯟ ꯑꯁꯤꯗ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯈꯨꯗꯤꯡꯃꯛꯁꯨ ꯁꯔꯨꯛ ꯌꯥꯃꯤꯟꯅꯁꯤ
For more queries, please visit our showroom at Sangai Ningthemkol, Moirang Patlau or Thobal Athokpam. And do visit our website arambai2020.com or arambai2020 app.
Welcome back again. You're watching ELITETV English News. India recorded 18,346 new coronavirus infections in the last 24 hours, the lowest in 209 days, taking its overall COVID-19 tally to 3,38,53,048, while the active cases declined to 2,52,902, the lowest in 201 days, according to the data from the Union Health Ministry data on Tuesday. The death toll climbed to 4,49,260 with 263 fresh fatalities, the health ministry said. The daily rise in new coronavirus infections has remained below 30,000 for 11 consecutive days. The country has been reported 20,000 to 25,000 new COVID-19 cases for the past few days as vaccinations pick up a pace. As many as 91.54 crore doses of the COVID-19 vaccines were administered in the country so far. About 70% of the country's adult population has now received at least one dose of the COVID-19 vaccine. In another positive development, the government could announce guidelines for vaccinating children against coronavirus by the next of the week. Petrol and diesel price hit fresh record highs across most parts of India on Tuesday as fuel rates were hiked after one-day pause. In Delhi, a 25 paise hike took petrol price to 102.64 rupees per litre, while a 30 paise hike took diesel price to 91.7 rupees. In Mumbai, petrol is now retailing at 108.67 rupees per litre, while diesel costs 98.80 rupees. The Criminal Investigations Department of Assam Police registered a case against 36 teachers from allegedly getting job in a government school using fake teachers eligibility test TET certificates in Bodoland Territorial Regions BTR. Fake roll numbers and the roll numbers of the successful candidates were misused. A TET certificate is mandatory for the appointments of teachers in government schools. Social networking websites, WhatsApp, Instagram and Facebook were reportedly down in India and some other parts of the world. On Monday night around 9:15 p.m, users reported server errors when attempting to access the popular social media platforms through either their mobile phones or on their desktop. Almost 3 billion people, including business, governments, use the three services put together, making any kind of server outrage a costly affair. On Instagram alone, over 90 million photos and videos are uploaded per day. It takes thousands of data servers from each of these websites to function smoothly. Although not the recognized disorder, the diagnostic and the statistical manuals of the mental disorder, we consider social media addictions or internet addictions a conditions for further study. The Taliban have reported conducted operations in Kabul's northern suburbs, killing 3 terrorists of the Islamic State Khorasan ISISK. The operations were conducted to bust ISISK hideouts, report stated. This comes after a bomb went off outside a mosque on the Sunday during a ceremonial service for the Taliban spokesman Jabihullah Masjid's murder in Kabul and killed at least 5 people. Now let's take a look at the headlines once again. Vice President of India M. Venkaiah Naidu visits to Imphal has been cancelled due to bad weather. India reported 18,346 new coronavirus infections in the last 24 hours. WhatsApp, Instagram, Facebook reported down globally. And that's a wrap for today 12:30 English News. For more updates, keep watching ELITETV News. Thank you and have a great day.